This is Mr. MegaManFan. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You know all the things to do. It's another edition of Thrift Store Finds with the question that always ends up on my mind after I get done: did I pay too much? And I want to share my adventures with all of you, so we're going to go through each one of these and see how I did versus what price charting has to say, which may or may not be the true price, but it's at least an aggregate of eBay sales of the same item, so we can get some sort of idea for whether or not I'm paying too much or not. And here we go with Mighty Number 9. First one up on the list. And for this particular game, I made a running list of my totals here. Let me pull that up. I paid $7, and the price charting average is $7.27. It's gone for more. It's gone for as much as 10. It's gone for as little as $4.59. Well, $1.69 one time, but that seems like an aberration. I feel like paying $7 for a game that averages $7.42 complete, or $7.27 complete, pardon me, not bad. And it is complete. There's even an art book in here that says The Art of Mighty Number 9. Now, of course, there is a bigger argument to be made over whether or not this was a ridiculous Kickstarter campaign that promised too much, delivered too little, and disappointed everyone. But that's not what we're arguing here today. We're just arguing, did I get a good deal or not? And I don't feel like I overpaid at $7. It wasn't a bargain, but I don't think I overpaid. Plants vs. Zombies 2, or Garden Warfare 2, I should say. This cost me $5. Let's look at the disc. Should work. Had pretty good luck with most Xbox One games. Only one time in recent memory did I get a game that wouldn't work, and that was an NBA game. I paid $5, and it goes for $6.49 complete, as low as 99 cents, but that seems like another huge aberration. As high as $8.99, that also seems like an outlier. I kind of feel like $5 to $6 is right on the money, so $6.50 in a store, I would expect that, maybe $7. You know, they tend to round up, so I'm okay with $5. I think that was fine. Next up we have Fast Food Panic for Nintendo DS. Complete. Everything's in here. I paid $8 for this one. And what does it go for? According to price charting, $8.50. So not a huge savings there. $7.99, $4.92, $7.83. Cartridge only for $3, so that shouldn't even be in the complete listings. So you could get it for less than $8. But it seems like $8 is fair. I don't see a whole lot of listings for over $8, but I don't see that it's necessarily a lot under $8 either. So $8 seems to be the median. I'm actually going to say I paid exactly the right amount for this. I'm not even going to call that a huge savings one way or the other. Phineas and Ferb, right again. And this too is complete in the box. Now, what did I pay for this one? I paid $5. And what does price charting have to say? $6.04 complete. That seems reasonable. I see $6.95, $5.88, $9.50, $10. $1, that really seems like an aberration, as does this one. I think $6 is pretty much on the mark, so I saved a buck on that one. Not a lot, but a little. Here we have Solitaire Overload for DS. It might look like it's not complete because that precautions booklet is stuck in the top, but there is a manual underneath it right there. So it is complete. And for Solitaire Overload, $6.47 complete. 12 seems really high. $19.95 seems really high. And 99 cents seems really low. There's a big range on this one, so I'm going to conclude that the average is actually average. Even though it's gone for a little more than the average recently, it's also gone for a little less. So $5 for a $6.47 game, I think I did okay on that one. And we have Squinkies. It's like a really kiddie game. Got this one for $5. Almost a My Little Pony shovelware ripoff, or maybe it's a Match 3 ripoff. I don't know what it is, but I'll find out when I try it. I paid $5. The average is $5.54. $5.98, $6.97, $9.94, $5.99, $4, $5, $6, $7. So I think that's just about right on the money. I also picked up a Game Gear clamshell for $1 and a Game Boy clamshell for $1. And since it's hard to find individual listings for those, usually they're sold in lots, I'm just gonna average them as being $1 a piece on eBay. So it's a wash on that. I didn't save anything, I didn't lose anything. And I added in tax, so I think I did all right on these. Hard to say for sure, but I'm estimating a savings of $5.68 over price charting. And if you think price charting was off, then that's not a savings, but if you think price charting is on the money, I saved about $6 in total. I don't feel like I overpaid, which is always the important part. As long as I didn't overpay, it's okay. I'm Mr. MegaManFan. This has been Thrift Store Finds. Thanks for watching.